Welcome to MoonMind. In this video, we return to 5 Buddhist teachings that are not about becoming someone new. They are about remembering what has always been here. Not self-improvement. Not chasing a better version of yourself. Not building a new identity. Simply returning. Before we go any further, feel the full weight of your body right now. Notice the chair beneath you. The floor supporting your feet. The quiet pressure of gravity holding you exactly where you are. This is reality. Not last week. Not tomorrow morning. Not the conversation still echoing in your head. Just this. More than 25 centuries ago, a being of extraordinary power spent an entire lifetime racing across the cosmos, searching for the edge of existence itself. He moved with impossible speed. He crossed distances beyond imagination. He believed that if he kept going far enough, he would finally arrive at the place where all searching ends. But he never found it. At last, exhausted by a journey without conclusion, he came before the Buddha and asked the question that had consumed his entire life. Where is the end of the world? The Buddha's reply changed everything. He said the world, its beginning, its ending, and the path beyond suffering are all found within this very body, within this moment of awareness. The seeker had crossed the universe, only to discover that the place he longed to reach had never been somewhere else. It was exactly where he already stood. And tonight, this teaching may reveal something many explanations only circle around but rarely allow us to truly feel. Why searching harder has never brought peace. Why stillness is not surrender. Why coming back to the present is not losing the path, but finally stepping onto it. The peace you have been trying to construct from the outside has always been closer than thought itself. Not as philosophy. Not as an idea. As something directly available in your own experience before this introduction is even complete. So allow yourself to settle. Let your body soften into the space you are in. Let your shoulders release. Let the breath return to its natural rhythm. Right now, people across the world are entering this same silence with you. Different rooms. Different lives. The same stillness. Imagine receiving an answer that does not offer new information, but instead turns your whole way of looking in a different direction. Not a correction. Not comfort. A complete inner reorientation. The kind of truth that makes years of searching suddenly feel complete, not because they were wrong, but because they are no longer necessary. This is what happened when the Buddha spoke to the celestial being Rohitassa. He told him, within this body, this span from fingertip to fingertip, lies the world, the arising of suffering, the ending of suffering, and the path leading beyond it. A single body length. A single breath. A single field of awareness. That was the distance between endless wandering and awakening. The words themselves are simple. But some truths do not land in the intellect first. They settle deeper. A soft recognition in the chest. A loosening in the nervous system. A feeling that something ancient inside you already knew this, but is only now ready to receive it. Rohitassa had a body during every step of his cosmic journey. Everywhere he traveled, his breath was there. His weight was there. The simple physical fact of being alive in one exact place at one exact moment was always there. The answer had never been further down the road. It was present in every moment he was too busy moving to notice. And this is the first teaching tonight. You do not need to discover something new. You only need to notice what is already true in the body you are inhabiting right now. Your body has always remained here. Even while the mind wandered into memory. Even while it rehearsed tomorrow. Even while it quietly reviewed unfinished conversations and unresolved worries. The body never left. The breath kept arriving. The heart kept beating. Your hands, your shoulders, your chest, all of it remained in immediate reality. The mind travels. The body does not. And this is not a weakness. It is one of the most compassionate truths in Buddhist practice. Because the body is always where life is actually happening. Think about a single ordinary day. Before your eyes even open in the morning, the mind has already rushed ahead. It is calculating responsibilities, predicting stress, replaying yesterday's unfinished moments. You eat breakfast, but part of you is already at work. You travel somewhere familiar, yet barely remember the journey because your thoughts were busy living inside a conversation that has not even happened. You sit with someone you love, but the mind is still tangled in words spoken 2 days ago. At night, when the body finally becomes still, the mind often speeds up even more. It treats silence as permission to worry. It fills the darkness with every unfinished fear it saved for later. But none of those places the mind visited were real in the way this moment is real. This breath is real. The rise and fall of your chest is real. The sensation of your hands resting where they are is real. The sound around you right now is real. Everything else is movement inside the mind. This is why the Buddha pointed Rohitasa back to the body. Not because the world is small, but because reality is immediate. The doorway to peace is never somewhere else. It is always here. Always this close. Always waiting in the place the mind keeps overlooking. And tonight, these 5 teachings are invitations to stop traveling for just a little while. Not to become better, but to come home.